Here's the deal. If you're over 50 and your kidneys aren't getting the same attention as your heart or your blood pressure, you're definitely not alone. Most folks never think about their kidneys until something starts going wrong. And by then, those hardworking organs may have been quietly asking for help for years. Let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, feeling unusually tired when you wake up, or wondering why your ankles seem a little puffier than they used to be? Maybe you've blamed it on getting older. Maybe your friends have said, well, that's just part of aging. But here's the surprising part. It isn't always just about age. One simple choice you make before bedtime could support your body's natural overnight recovery, including the health of your kidneys. And no, it isn't an expensive supplement, a trendy superfood, or something you'll have to order online. It's a fruit you can probably find at your local grocery store for just a few dollars. Now, before you rush to your kitchen, there's something important you need to know. Many fruits that people believe are healthy aren't always the best choice for everyone, especially if you already have kidney disease or have been told to watch your potassium levels. That's where many well-meaning people accidentally make a mistake. I've met countless older adults who were doing everything they thought was right. They were drinking more water, taking their medications, trying to eat healthier, yet they overlooked one small evening habit that quietly made a real difference in how they felt the next morning. The truth is, your kidneys don't take the night off. While you're asleep, they're still working around the clock, filtering waste, balancing fluids, and helping your body stay in harmony. Giving them a little extra support before bedtime may be more valuable than most people realize. What's fascinating is that the fruit we're talking about tonight isn't famous because it's flashy. It's famous because of what it naturally contains and how those nutrients work together while your body is resting. And that's not even the most interesting discovery. Many people who started adding this fruit to a balanced evening routine noticed they slept more comfortably, felt better hydrated in the morning, and found it easier to stick with healthier eating habits overall. Of course, everyone's body is different, and no single food is a miracle cure, but the science behind this fruit is much more impressive than most people expect. So if you're someone who wants to stay active, enjoy time with your family, keep doing the things you love, and give your kidneys the everyday support they deserve, you're in exactly the right place. Because sometimes, the smallest habits become the ones that make the biggest difference over time. Think about everything your kidneys do for you in a single day. They filter roughly 50 gallons of blood every 24 hours, removing waste, balancing minerals, helping control blood pressure, and making sure your body has the right amount of fluid. They work quietly in the background, never asking for attention, until one day they simply can't keep up as well as they used to. That's one reason kidney health becomes more important as we get older. As the years pass, it's completely normal for kidney function to gradually slow down. Add common conditions like high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes, which affect millions of Americans over the age of 50, and those hardworking kidneys have even more to manage every single day. The tricky part is that early kidney changes rarely announce themselves with loud warning signs. Instead, the clues can be subtle. You may feel more tired than usual after doing things that never used to wear you out. Your rings might feel tighter because your hands are holding on to extra fluid. Maybe your shoes seem a little snug around your ankles in the evening. Some people notice changes in how often they urinate, while others don't notice anything at all. That's why doctors often call kidney disease a silent condition. Many people are surprised to learn that you can lose a significant amount of kidney function before obvious symptoms appear. That's one reason regular checkups and simple blood and urine tests become so important, especially after age 50. But here's something encouraging. Although we can't stop the aging process, we can support our kidneys with everyday habits that add up over time. And the choices we make in the evening can be especially meaningful because that's when our bodies shift into recovery mode. Think about your nightly routine for a moment. Maybe you settle into your favorite chair to watch the evening news. Perhaps you enjoy a small snack while reading a book or talking with your spouse. Maybe your dog nudges you for one last walk around the neighborhood before bed. Those ordinary moments may seem unimportant, but they're actually opportunities to make choices that support your health. Unfortunately, many evening snacks aren't doing our kidneys any favors. Salty potato chips, heavily processed meats, sugary desserts, and late-night fast food can leave your body working harder overnight. Foods packed with sodium may encourage your body to hold on to extra fluid. Large amounts of added sugar can make it harder to manage blood sugar over time. And eating heavy meals right before bed can interfere with restful sleep, which your body depends on for repair. It's easy to fall into these habits because they're familiar. After a long day, convenience often wins. You tell yourself, just one more cookie, or I'll start eating better on Monday. We've all been there. The good news is that healthy choices don't have to be complicated. Sometimes replacing one nighttime snack with something naturally rich in water, fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins can be a simple step in the right direction. Now, I want to be very clear about something. No single fruit can clean your kidneys, reverse kidney disease, or replace medical treatment. If anyone promises that, they're oversimplifying how the body works. Healthy kidneys depend on many factors, including good blood pressure control, healthy blood sugar, staying physically active, getting enough sleep, and following your healthcare provider's advice. Food is just one piece of the puzzle, but it's an important piece. And when you consistently choose foods that support your overall health instead of working against it, your kidneys often benefit along with the rest of your body. Here's where many people get caught off guard. They assume that all fruits are exactly the same. They're not. Each fruit has its own mix of nutrients, natural sugars, water content, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds. Some are especially hydrating. Others provide powerful antioxidants. Some are better suited for certain people than others, particularly if they've been told they have chronic kidney disease or need to monitor their potassium intake. That's why choosing the right fruit matters more than simply eating any fruit at all. One particular fruit stands out because it offers something many older adults need more of without feeling heavy before bedtime. It fits naturally into an evening routine, satisfies a sweet craving, and supports several healthy body systems at the same time, including hydration, heart health, and the kidneys. And once you understand why this fruit is different, you'll probably never look at your evening snack the same way again. The fruit we're talking about is one that often gets overlooked because it's so familiar. It's the apple. You may have heard the old saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." While that's certainly not a medical guarantee, researchers have spent years studying apples and have discovered that they contain a combination of nutrients that can support overall health in ways many people never expected. The first thing that makes apples special is their fiber, especially a type called pectin. Now, don't let the name worry you. Think of fiber as your body's natural helper. It supports healthy digestion, helps you feel satisfied longer, and may help keep blood sugar from rising too quickly after a meal. That's particularly important for many older adults because consistently high blood sugar can place extra stress on the kidneys over time. Imagine two different bedtime snacks. One person reaches for a frosted pastry loaded with refined sugar, another slices up a fresh apple. Both satisfy a craving for something sweet, but the way the body responds is very different. The sugary pastry can cause blood sugar to rise quickly and then fall just as fast, leaving some people feeling hungry again later. The apple, thanks to its natural fiber, slows that process and provides a steadier source of energy. It's a small difference tonight, but over months and years, those small choices begin to add up. Apples are also naturally rich in antioxidants. You can think of antioxidants as tiny bodyguards that help protect your cells from damage caused by everyday wear and tear. Our bodies naturally produce unstable molecules called free radicals. Smoking, poor diet, pollution, chronic illness, and even normal aging can increase them. When free radicals build up faster than the body can handle, they contribute to what scientists call oxidative stress. That's a complicated phrase for a simple idea. Your cells experience extra strain because the kidneys work nonstop filtering your blood. They're exposed to that stress every single day. Eating foods naturally rich in antioxidants is one way to support your body's own protective systems. Another reason apples make an excellent evening fruit is their high water content. Many people over 60 don't drink enough fluids during the day. Sometimes they simply don't feel thirsty as often. Others intentionally drink less because they're worried about nighttime trips to the bathroom. The challenge is that mild dehydration can make it harder for the kidneys to do their job efficiently. An apple isn't a replacement for drinking water, but its natural water content contributes to your daily hydration while providing nutrients at the same time. And here's something many people find surprising. Apples are satisfying without feeling heavy. Have you ever eaten a large bowl of ice cream or a greasy snack late at night? and then felt uncomfortable trying to fall asleep, a lighter evening snack often feels much better. Many older adults discover that a sliced apple with a small handful of unsalted walnuts or a spoonful of natural peanut butter makes a simple, balanced bedtime snack. The combination of fiber and healthy fats can help you feel comfortably full without overloading your digestive system. Of course, portion size still matters. Even healthy foods should fit into your overall eating plan, especially if you're managing diabetes or trying to maintain a healthy weight. Now, here's where another common misunderstanding comes in. Some people hear that apples contain natural sugar and immediately assume they should avoid them altogether. That's not the whole story. The natural sugars in whole fruit come packaged with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and water. That's very different from eating foods filled with added sugars that provide calories without much nutrition. Whole apples and apple juice are also not the same thing. When an apple is turned into juice, much of the fiber is removed. Without that fiber, the natural sugars are absorbed much more quickly. That's why many nutrition experts encourage choosing the whole fruit whenever possible. There's another habit that's worth mentioning. Many people peel their apples before eating them. If the apple has been washed thoroughly, keeping the peel on provides additional fiber and valuable plant nutrients. In fact, many of the beneficial compounds are found just beneath or within the skin. That simple choice can make your snack even more nutritious. But before you fill your fruit bowl with apples, there's one important reminder. If you've been diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, especially in the later stages, or your healthcare provider has told you to limit potassium, fluids, or certain foods, your nutrition needs may be different from someone with healthy kidneys. Always follow the personalized advice of your doctor or registered dietitian, because what's healthy for one person isn't always the right choice for another. For most healthy adults and many older Americans, though, enjoying a whole apple as part of a balanced diet can be a smart, affordable, and practical habit. And what makes this even more interesting isn't just what's inside the apple. It's how pairing this simple fruit with a few healthy evening habits can create benefits that go far beyond your kidneys alone. Now that you know why an apple can be such a smart bedtime choice, let's talk about how to make it part of an evening routine that truly supports your health. The biggest mistake many people make isn't choosing the wrong fruit. It's everything that happens around it. Picture two different evenings. In the first, someone finishes dinner, spends hours sitting in front of the television, snacks on chips and cookies, scrolls through their phone until midnight, and finally goes to bed feeling overly full. In the second, someone enjoys a lighter dinner, takes a relaxing 15-minute walk around the neighborhood or through the backyard, drinks enough water during the day, slices up a fresh apple before bed, turns off bright screens, and settles into a peaceful night's sleep. Those two evenings may not seem dramatically different, but repeated hundreds of times over the years, they can lead to very different health outcomes. That's because your kidneys don't work alone. They're connected to nearly every system in your body. When your blood pressure is better controlled, your kidneys benefit. When your blood sugar stays within a healthy range, your kidneys benefit. When your heart is healthier, your kidneys benefit. And when you sleep well, your entire body, including your kidneys, gets the opportunity to recover. That's why healthy habits work best together. If you decide to enjoy an apple before bed, timing matters too. Try eating it about an hour before you plan to sleep. This gives your body time to digest comfortably while still allowing you to enjoy a satisfying snack. Eating large meals right before lying down can sometimes cause discomfort or interfere with sleep, especially for people who experience acid reflux. Here's another simple tip many people overlook. Wash your apple well, but whenever possible, leave the skin on. The peel contains extra fiber and beneficial plant compounds that support overall health. You also don't need the biggest apple in the produce section. A medium-sized apple is more than enough for most people. Bigger portions aren't automatically better. In fact, consistency almost always beats excess. One healthy apple every evening is far more beneficial than eating several at once and then skipping fruit for the rest of the week. Now let's talk about what pairs well with an apple. If you find yourself getting hungry later in the evening, consider adding a source of protein or healthy fat. A tablespoon of natural peanut butter without added sugar, a small handful of unsalted almonds or walnuts, or a little plain Greek yogurt can help make your snack more satisfying. But be careful with flavored yogurts, sweetened nut butters, or caramel dipping sauces. They can add surprising amounts of sugar. Reading nutrition labels can make a big difference. Sometimes products advertised as healthy contain more added sugar than a dessert. Here's another habit that's easy to forget. Stay active during the day. You don't have to train for a marathon. Even gentle movement counts. During sleep, your body performs countless repair processes. A calming bedtime routine can help create better conditions for restful sleep. While sleep patterns do change, consistently poor sleep shouldn't be ignored. During sleep, your body performs countless repair processes. A calming bedtime routine can help create better conditions for restful sleep. Something else catches many people by surprise. Some over-the-counter pain relievers, especially when used frequently or in high doses, can affect kidney health over time. It's wise to use medicines exactly as directed and to discuss long-term use with your doctor. The same is true for herbal supplements. Just because a product says natural doesn't automatically mean it's safe for your kidneys. Some supplements can interact with medications or place extra strain on the kidneys. When in doubt, ask before adding something new to your daily routine, and don't underestimate the importance of regular checkups. Simple blood tests and urine tests can often identify changes in kidney function long before symptoms become noticeable. Catching problems early gives you more opportunities to protect your health. Perhaps the most encouraging lesson of all is this. Healthy aging rarely depends on one dramatic decision. It comes from dozens of small, thoughtful choices repeated day after day. Choosing an apple instead of a sugary dessert. Taking a short evening walk instead of staying on the couch all night. Drinking enough water. Keeping your blood pressure and blood sugar under control. Getting enough sleep. Following your doctor's advice. Together, they create a lifestyle that supports your quality of life. Sometimes it's those quiet daily choices that become the reason you're still enjoying precious time with the people you love. As we come to the end of our conversation, I want you to remember one simple truth. Good kidney health isn't built overnight. It's built one choice at a time. Your kidneys have been working faithfully for you every minute of every day, quietly filtering your blood, balancing fluids, and helping keep your body in harmony. They don't ask for much in return, but they do benefit from the everyday habits you choose. If there's one lesson to take away from today's video, it's this. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent decisions. Choosing a fresh apple instead of a sugary dessert. Drinking enough water throughout the day. Keeping your blood pressure and blood sugar under control. Staying active, even if it's just a short walk around your neighborhood. Getting a good night's sleep, and keeping up with your regular medical checkups. None of these habits are flashy, but together they create a strong foundation for healthy aging. Remember, an apple isn't a medicine, and it isn't a cure for kidney disease. If you have chronic kidney disease or diabetes, it's important to follow the advice of your healthcare provider. For many healthy older adults, adding a whole apple to a balanced evening routine is a simple, affordable habit that provides nutrients your body can use. Think about where you'll be 1 year from now. The little decisions you make tonight can become the healthy routines that shape your future. One thing I've learned over the years is that the healthiest people aren't usually the ones chasing miracle cures. They're the ones who stay consistent. They prepare simple, nourishing meals. They stay curious. They find reasons to laugh. They keep moving even when it's just a gentle stroll, and they understand that every healthy choice is an investment in tomorrow. So tonight, when you're getting ready for bed, take a moment to think about your own routine. Is there one small change you can make? Maybe it's replacing a bowl of ice cream with a crisp apple. Maybe it's turning off the television a little earlier. Maybe it's taking a relaxing walk after dinner. Whatever your first step is, make it one you can repeat tomorrow. Because lasting health isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Tell us in the comments, what's your favorite healthy bedtime snack? And if you enjoy simple, trustworthy health tips, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. Take good care of yourself, and remember that healthy aging is about making one good choice today and another tomorrow. Until next time, stay healthy, stay hopeful, and keep taking those small steps.